Following research questions drove the research paper. What impact and lasting legacy of the camp meetings in the Appalachian region? How did these unique religious traditions shape the identity of the Appalachian region and to a great extent the American religious traditions? And lastly, what is the lasting legacy of the camp meetings in the modern era? Many of the sources used to answer these questions stem from original works of McGready, Stone, and McNemar, as well as Stone's Christian Messenger and the New York Missionary Magazine, as well as a myriad of other experts including Humphrey, Long, Schmidt. Historiographically speaking, unfortunately most authors have only focused on the camp meetings as an outgrowth of frontierism. The larger connection to Appalachian religion and even the lasting impact of the United States have been left out of the literature. In contact to answer these questions, this paper asserted that the early camp meetings, especially Camp Cane Ridge, Red River, Gasper River, and Muddy River, sparked and reunited early emotionalism, broke down denominational barriers, created later divergent religious sects, cast a revival tradition that has a rich, long-lasting legacy still practiced to this day. Revivals continue to bring in worshipers to take part in communal dinners. Revivals are critical as there remains distrust of mainline churches and stick doctrine. Revival tradition creates a more personal experience of religion where users can feel the new light for themselves. Revivals set off a constant, flexible ebb and flow of individual, community, unity, and even division. The later part of the 1790s were interested in the terms of the American experience, politics, and theology. After the Revolutionary War, liberal democracy, Arminianism, and deism spread. While there were pockets of religious experience, America saw religious decline, especially in the frontier regions, including Kentucky and Tennessee. It was McGready who previously had a tradition of the Scottish Presbyterian communal dinner that sparked the revival tradition. McGready and other ministry would pray for a revival season to bring back the flock. McGready was called the Son of Thunder, and his preaching was in sharp contrast to the more traditional mainline doctrinal and academic theology stemming from the northeastern traditions. His revival saw hundreds of followers who became overwhelmingly emotional, falling to the floor and experienced salvation in their own terms. However, it was Cane Ridge which saw the biggest turnout with Stone and 18 other ministers. There is about 155 wheeled carriages, about 800 campers, and estimates of attendance are anywhere between 20,000 and 10,000. And about 800 to 1,000 people took part of the communal dinner. And today, the distrust of mainline churches, coupled emotional, some called being put on, splitting over denominational squabbles, and revival traditions are still popular in the Appalachian region. Connected to the largest part of the United States, there are still revivals across the United States, anywhere from 3 days to a week. Moreover, children's religious camps are still popular with Protestant churches seeing the majority. Short, while the Appalachian Mountain religion borrows a lot from many traditions such as Holiness Movement, Pentecostal and Pietism, and Scottish Presbyterian Sacramental traditions, the 1800 camp meetings brought a unique blend of unity and division of church structure and theology. While the camp meetings did not wholly create all the traditions, they did bring them together where they could be experienced together. These both delighted laypersons and upset the ruling elites in traditional churches. In a cyclical sense, there is a constant flux of coming together, yet holding on to a very personal religion. Thank you.